Welcome to the Utah Football Fans Podcast. Please like, subscribe, and share. And as always, go Utes.
I'm trying to figure out what you
Hello,
thought.
I'm sorry. We're just having some side conversations here. Welcome to the Utah Football Fans Podcast. We were saying that sometimes our conversations before we go live would be interesting to go live with, but I think we'd get canceled.
Yeah,
So we're not going to try that, but we are so glad you are here with us on a Monday night. Hopefully you have recovered from the bye week. We took the week off, you know. Did you get your muscles feeling good? Your injuries healed up? We have to be ready for this week because, oh boy, it is a big one. Please make sure you are subscribed, that you are following the channel, that you are following all the social media channels. We need the support like we've established already. If you support us, you're supporting Utah football and putting out the good vibes into the universe, which then helps the Utah football team.
That's how it works, people.
It's just science. That's how it goes.
Devin Lloyd, pick six, touchdown. We saw it. He's the man. He's the guy.
He's a defensive player of the month.
Yeah, he will be.
Last month he was.
But 99 yards.
99 yards off of
man, oh man, that was sweet.
Mahomey.
I need to repost my picture with Devin Lloyd, apparently. Maybe I'll do that after we
do it.
After we log off here. Hopefully the Jaguars can pull it out.
So.
Let's knock off the Chiefs. Of course, the Chiefs are having a horrible year so far.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't mean anything. Anyway, we're not going to talk about NFL. We are here to talk about, we have a huge, massive game this weekend.
Yep.
Against Arizona State, 8:15 kickoff in Rice-Eccles Stadium. Did you see the moon outside tonight?
Yeah,
It's lovely. It won't be that big on Saturday. It is a red out, people. There was the question of blackout, of wearing black. Are we going to? No. You are wearing red. Everyone wear red.
Not yellow, not green.
No. Everybody wear red.
Red.
It's perfect, though.
So
8:15
Here's
kick.
the hitch, though. If you look, it's probably gonna rain.
I'm just looking at it, dude.
It's probably gonna rain. Hopefully it changes.
Everyone cross your fingers, say your prayers that it'll change by Saturday, that no rain.
Just do what I did and get yourself a red raincoat.
You got plenty of time to get a red raincoat, so do it because we probably
Columbia Outlet, baby.
We probably are gonna get some rain, y'all.
Yeah.
Well,
So be prepared and be there. That's it. Enjoy it.
I'm so excited. 8:15.
I will follow a theme until the elements come, and then it all goes out the window.
No,
You gotta plan your entire life.
I have black
prepare.
everything.
It's a red out.
I understand.
Stupid.
Be there. Come on, people. Be there.
I know this is exciting.
Oh,
Look, the season really begins right now.
I know.
For a lot of people.
We all know
this
it.
is it.
We all know it. This from here on out is going to determine
Everything.
our destiny for the championship and whatever happens from there. But it's big for ASU and it's big for us. A lot of big games coming up.
Yeah.
This
This
game
is
is
huge
a must, and we need to
for
be
both
there,
teams.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
We'll get into all of the game preview. I think something big to mention today is in Kyle Whittingham's press conference, he did mention that none of the injuries that were sustained in the West Virginia game are season ending, which I was shocked
The
by
Richie
that.
one. Yeah.
That really surprised me. I mean, it's fantastic, but that means none of them are season ending. So he did say, pay attention to the little injury report that they'll put out every week. And that's where we will really know who's going to be ready for this Saturday. I doubt we're going to see Richie,
Yeah, Richie
and
won't.
some
He
of the
won't play
others.
this
No
week.
way. His knee went the other way.
But it's fantastic that it wasn't season ending.
Yeah.
So I love to hear that. Was there anything else that stood out to you from
Okay,
his
let me
press
ask this.
conference?
If you listen to that, two things. Let me say this first. Does it sort of annoy you? I'll put it that way. Does it annoy you that we don't get a straight answer
From Whittingham?
of what he? It's number of weeks. It's a week. It's probably this many weeks with like Richie or with Benny saying, no, he's fine. He'll be playing instead of just say, look at the injury report. I mean, I want to know. We all want to know. It's kind of tiring, is it not?
Yeah,
Okay,
it is.
It
It's-
is.
and it's been this way for 20
I know, but
years.
come on, I'm tired of it.
I don't care.
Yes. Really? You have been tired of it.
I will defend Whittingham until the
He is a
day.
homer.
Yeah,
Okay. The other thing is,
I'm a Whittingham apologist.
okay. He not season ending, and of course Benny was hurt. But then in the conversation further on in the press conference, you'll notice they were talking about who's going to play safety and stuff like that. And he was just talking about, well, Benny can shift over because he actually was a safety before he became a corner.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking to myself, so if his injury was really bad and he wasn't going to be playing, I don't think he'd be talking like that. That's my deduction of what I was listening to.
Benny
Maybe someone else
could have come
picked
back
that
and
up. I don't
played in
know.
that game, is the reports that I heard. But
Allegedly.
Benny's he'll be fine. He'll play.
We need him too.
We need him. Absolutely, we need him. What's Richie's status is a big question. Is it a week? Is it a month? Who knows?
Well, and so the first injury report will come out Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday
Evening, and then of course it's every day until leading up to Saturday. But knowing Whittingham, he'll probably put every single player as questionable. This is when he starts to do that kind of stuff just to mess with everybody, and everyone loses their minds.
I didn't really. So
true.
Did you
on purpose? I think he just laughs.
Did I find anything else out or big news? Did you? I don't.
No.
I didn't.
No.
To be honest with you,
And I didn't
think the
expect
injury
anything.
thing was what we were all looking for.
Yeah, the injury report, quote unquote. No one's out for the season, and that's it. I mean, we didn't play. There was nothing groundbreaking that happened. There's nothing. I didn't expect anything. So, nope.
Okay, so let's get into what this Utah ASU game is going to look like. This is a really big game. We're just going to keep saying it over and over and over. And like we said,
great. I love it.
A few weeks ago, people, you have to be there. Put away what happened a few weeks ago. We're not even going to remember that. We need that same energy, though, that we had against Texas Tech. It has to be there again. So I know it's fall break at the U right now. I think the students are still going to show up.
They're going to show.
The students will still show up.
Friday night in Rice.
Yeah, I'm not that worried.
Saturday
But
night.
people, if you can't be there, find someone to use your tickets. That's all I ask. We need people in the seats because we need it full. We need it loud. It's going to play a big difference.
It's going to be full. It's going to be loud. I have no questions about that. Night game. Finally, after 2 years begging for it, we finally get it. On a 10 a.m. kick. The energy, the crowd, they'll be there. I have no reservations on that.
All right. So Arizona State is 4-1. They are 2-0 in conference play. So the teams that they have played are Northern Arizona, who they beat, Mississippi State, who they lost to, but they lost in the last play or something.
They could be 5-0. Let's be honest.
I know they could be 3-2.
That's true, but I'm just saying on that play.
Yes, on that play.
Come on.
But
easily 5.
As we learned, it's a 60-minute game. So
okay. Mr. ESPN or whatever.
Don't give me that
Come on. You
Don't
watched
give me
that
that
game.
crap. Yeah, and I was cheering for Mississippi State.
Well, so was I, but
and all the cowbells.
I'm just saying, how does that happen? It's like it is
is
what it is, but they could easily be 5-0.
They beat Texas State.
Oh.
They beat Baylor 27-24.
Barely.
And they beat TCU 27-24.
Barely.
But here's the thing. So those 3 games, Mississippi State, Baylor, and TCU, have all come down to the wire for Arizona State.
They're 2-1 in close games. And I will say, it does make me nervous.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that they have been in dogfights and close games, and they've had to finish games in the last 2 minutes, and we have not been in that situation yet.
Yeah.
Right? They're 2-1, and you're right. The Mississippi State game, they had absolutely no business losing. Blown coverage. I don't know what the guys are doing out there. So they should be 3-0 in last-minute one-score games. So they're comfortable in that situation. And that part does make me nervous.
And I got to say, I think Baylor's a good football team.
I think so, too. And I think
they went to
TCU
Waco. They went to Waco and beat them. I watched that game. I think you guys did too. It was an excellent game. And you're right, they pulled it out, man. But to go there and to do it, so
I guess to your point, they know how to win in these close game situations.
And they've got Levitt, who is a very good quarterback and can lead these things. And so that gives me a lot of pause on this.
So let's talk about Levitt. The thing with him, and we'll go through some of his stats compared to Dampier, but with Levitt, I mean, he's a veteran guy. Is he a senior?
No, he's a sophomore.
He's a sophomore.
So
he seems like a veteran dude to
it feels like he's been around for like
Sam
5
Levitt,
years.
Yeah.
First of all, Sam Levitt's dad played at BYU.
Okay.
And I think he lettered there at BYU. His brother,
Utah
Dylan,
State.
he played at Utah State. Then he played at BYU. He went to the NFL and played safety for the Green Bay Packers. And he played for like 4 years as safety for the Oakland Raiders or the Las Vegas Raiders.
He was terrible because the Raiders are terrible.
So there's a little bit of bitterness toward BYU. I think they wanted him or they didn't want him, something like that. I don't know. I don't really.
Sounds sort of familiar, right?
There's something involved there. But so I believe, I'm no expert on it, but I think he started his high school career in Oregon. He ended up playing for Pleasant Grove. Came here, played Pleasant Grove for a bit. He went back to Oregon. I think he was like the Oregon Player of the Year.
Yeah.
Went to Michigan State.
Yeah.
I think he played 4 games, but then he transferred into Arizona State. So he's
been freaking all over the place.
So he didn't burn that year. And so he was actually a freshman last year.
I thought he was like a senior.
So he's a sophomore. So, man, props to the guy.
Jeez. Okay, well.
So that's Sam Levitt in a nutshell. I believe that's accurate.
All right, so he has thrown for 1,039 yards on the season, 8 touchdowns. He has a 64 QBR. You just have to mention that. He has 281 rushing yards and 5 rushing touchdowns. So 8 passing touchdowns, 5 rushing touchdowns on the season. But here's what is interesting, and
63% passing rating,
63%
completion rating,
completion rate,
which is good, but
it's not killer.
But here's where it was interesting to me as I looked this up today. So here's Dampier to compare. So Dampier has 1,027 yards. So
12-yard difference.
Yeah. And Dampier has a 72.5% completion percentage. Dampier has 11 passing touchdowns, so compared to Levitt's 8. Dampier has a 73 QBR on the season, 258 rushing yards, so compared to Levitt's 281, and Dampier has 2 rushing touchdowns. So they are very close.
The thing is, though, the statistics, that's great. But if you look at the competition,
that's the
thing.
There's
no question about it.
Fair about that.
Yeah, I mean, Levitt's played better competition than Utah has. There's no question about it. So yeah, they're very comparable. But
they've played Mississippi State. They went into the SEC.
Mm-hmm.
Then they've played Baylor, and they've played TCU.
True.
So that's we do have to be fair about it, but it is what it is. With the stats.
So Arizona State's their other 2 guys, their running back, Raleek Brown. So he leads the Big 12 in rushing right now with
that's right, isn't it?
506 yards and 2 touchdowns. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, only 2 touchdowns.
And then their main receiver is Jordan Tyson.
And he is good.
He leads the Big 12 in receiving, and he has 483 yards and 7 touchdowns.
He is.
So they have 2
their guy
major targets, both in the run game and the passing game.
See, that's if you look. So you have Jordan Tyson leads the league. Then the next 2 receivers under him is their tight end.
Mm-hmm.
He has 160 yards in 6 games?
Yeah.
6 games. And then the third receiver is the running back. So their receiver,
they've got a receiver.
It's Jordan Tyson, and he's excellent.
He's an NFL guy, day 1 NFL caliber.
ASU, it's a 3-headed monster. Levitt's a competitor. He gets out of a lot of situations. He is shifty. The running back is good. and they got a receiver that's probably one of the a top pick in the draft. At least that's what you hear.
I think so. I think he's probably the best receiver in the college football.
They
top
seem really
3.
balanced. Yeah, they're very balanced. Do we know what their run pass ratio is? I mean,
No, I didn't look at it.
their yardage seems it's basically equal. So their total,
I think their rushing is actually a little more. They're similar to us in that percentage.
that's true. So on average, their total offense is 423 yards. That's 208.
What is it?
423, 208 passing, 215 rushing. So
much of it's going to come down to, honestly, I think our D line is going to have to be the difference maker. You can get pressure on Levitt. Yeah, he's really good at creating, but he's also been sacked 12 times this year. So the ability to get pressure is absolutely there. But if you get him, if you get him, you got to get him.
Yeah, he runs away.
It's a discipline.
Because if he gets away from you, he can absolutely run, and he can kill you that way. So the D line, because if you can get pressure on him, that's going to help out the back end, obviously, because then it's not a 7 seconds you're having to, cover trap Tyson, who's unbelievable. So I think that so much of it's going to rely on the D line getting that pressure. And then offensively, their defense is good. It's not insane. I think they're a very solid defense, but I think Utah can move the ball on them.
But see, what's so interesting is here we're talking about their offense, and they're very balanced, and they have weapons and talent. Their games have been pretty low scoring. Like
in the
20s, each of their games. I mean, they beat Baylor and TCU by scoring 27, and they allowed 24 in both of those games, 27-24. So, looking at some of these statistics and seeing the weapons, I would think they'd be scoring in the 40s every time. But in reality, they're scoring in the 20s each game.
They're not explosive offensively either.
Yeah.
But they've only allowed 78 per game rushing. This is one of the important stats, is they've only allowed on an average 78 rushing yards
against.
Okay. Against. So that's where we're gonna bump heads. Our rushing game, and apparently what their rushing D's been. But they have played some passing teams too, TCU and Baylor.
They throw the ball a ton.
Right.
They don't run.
Nevertheless, holding it down to 78 yards, that's pretty good.
Their third down conversion rate is 32%, whereas ours is 61%. So that's an advantage
that
for
could be a factor
Utah.
right there.
In the red zone, they are 16 of 22 for touchdowns, and Utah is 21 of 25 for touchdowns.
Is that right? Are we 21 still?
You wrote it down, Gary. Now he's questioning his stat that he wrote down.
That's right, though. That is unbelievable.
And see, we just kind of talked about this points per game. So they're averaging about 29, but that average has gone up for the two kind of like out of their cupcake games that they played. Again, when they've played the Mississippi State, Baylor, and TCU, they've only scored in the 20s.
They're hard teams, though, man. Those are good teams.
And then teams. They are good teams. And then they, on average, have allowed around 21 points per game, whereas we're scoring an average of 39 and allowing 15.
Yeah, I hate the comparisons.
Yeah, they've actually played three legit teams.
They've played football.
Texas Tech, who is a superior team.
If we've played Texas Tech and West Virginia,
like that, Virginia's not good.
UCLA people.
Oh, take that back.
We can talk about that later.
Hey, they are elite level now. Didn't you know?
We'll get to that.
Didn't you know?
I want to talk about that game. That was amazing.
So is this sacks that they have?
That's the number of sacks they have had and how many we've had this season.
So they've had 19 sacks.
That's what I read.
And we've only had
11 sacks, and Daly has had a ton of them. But that's a factor right there, too.
Okay.
So there's kind of the comparison right there. I mean, that's a lot of the statistical nitty gritty.
Yeah, but
get down to it. But so, I mean, I don't know where my head's at. I don't know where my head's at, even after thinking about that. All right, we're going to play a little fact or fiction. Now, James and I don't know what's coming here. Gary has put
Feel free, chat, to put down what you think.
I'm a little nervous about these fact or fiction questions.
No cheating.
So he's gonna
Goodness.
fire away, Gary. Give us your fact or
All
fiction.
right.
Fact.
ASU, James. Go James Bryn.
Okay.
So don't just scream out.
It's very organized. Here.
ASU will score 30.
Fiction.
Fiction.
Chat. ASU will score 30.
Their track record doesn't say that they'll score 30.
I would hope not against our D.
It's our defense at home. I mean,
We should-
Texas Tech barely put up 30.
We should be able to hold them to the same as what Baylor and TCU
I
did.
would think
So,
Fiction. I'm
Fiction.
going. Yeah, that's fiction.
okay.
I mean, we're in trouble if they do.
I was going to say, if they put up 30, we're in big trouble.
Okay, here's one. Fact or fiction will go Bryn first. Utah offense will gain 400 plus yards.
Fact. I'm going to say fact because I think we have to.
Fact.
Utah will gain.
That's a good
400
number,
plus-
though. The over-under at 400. Woohoo, that's a good one. Fact, baby.
I'm going fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, people in the chat are
Cheddar
agreeing with that fact.
Absolutely. Let's go.
Yeah. Gotta get hyped
I would
up.
hope that they would agree. Okay, keep going.
All right.
I'm in now.
Rapid fire.
Utah will have
Oh, true.
more sacks than ASU.
Fact.
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 That's a tough one.
Are
'cause
you thinking fiction?
I think it's like 4-2, something like that.
We
here's-
have to get Levitt. And like James said already, you have to
Get a
take
hand
him down then.
Down. And I think that Dan Pierre's ability to escape and scramble, that obviously, as we know, can play a huge factor.
Utah will have more sacks than ASU. Fact or fiction? I'm saying fact.
Okay.
And that's presuming that Dampier can be extremely elusive and
He's got to be healthy by this point. So
he is. Fact. Chat.
Fact.
Okay, here's one. Fact,
Oh, here's one.
fact or fiction?
Bryn, go
James,
first.
Or you want Bryn first?
Yeah, I went first last time.
Bryn. Tyson will have 100 plus yards receiving.
Fact.
Fact.
Sadly, I think that's true.
Have you watched this dude play?
Yeah, I've watched.
Holy
I've
cow.
watched a number of their games.
You know the things I would do to have a receiver like that on our team?
I can't even.
That's a fact. So
The things I
Oh.
would do.
what would you
Tony.
do, James? Why don't you tell us some
I think it's a
examples?
fact. I
It
think
can't go
Tyson-
on the YouTube, kid-friendly YouTube channel.
we're not
sorry.
kid friendly.
Oh,
We're not made for kids, so you can
fiction.
say whatever you want. Oh, fiction.
if he's under 100
People are saying-
yards, our defense did a tremendous job. And
Because-
that sets us up to win this game.
Yeah,
more than anything.
That is a fact.
I mean, the indicator of keeping him under 100, because that means
If he's under 100, fact or fiction, we win the game. Fact.
because
Because
based off of the things we talked about already,
Yeah.
that he is their
he needs to
go-to
be able
guy.
to do it.
Right. So we have to keep him under that 100. If he goes over, we can still win.
I just don't know if we can. I
No,
like
think he
with
goes
our
over. I still think
with
he
our
goes over.
secondary and
That's the
anyways.
thing is,
Right. So I think he goes over 100.
now I don't think it means we lose. I just
No, I
he
agree.
gets his yards, but stop him. You know what I mean? I get the double team thing.
Hold him to 60. Mark, I wish I
What?
had that level of
That is
confidence.
some
Nah,
optimism.
oh
Mark.
no way, man! He'll get 60 on one play.
PNW Ute would give his left Ute for a receiver like Tyson.
I'll give my right.
Don't
We'll
be
make a pair.
surprised you see a 45-yard completion to
We
Tyson.
can make a pair.
Steven asks if you will be a USC Talaboy. Yeah, he will be. I'll
Oh,
volunteer
yeah.
him.
Who
Just
is?
Live in Southern California.
Him?
would
Yeah.
James be a USC Talaboy if it ensured that Utah could get an elite receiver?
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
Fact.
That's a fact.
I'd go
That is-
sleeveless.
That is fact.
I would just be like,
Oh, he's been training his whole life.
I just go to the gym and I just get a cable machine and I just go like this.
You think
I
that's how
train.
they train the
Yeah.
Talboys? They just
Yeah.
do this in the gym.
100%. And ice it up.
Okay.
Like rip your shoulder out.
That kind of hurt a little.
He's gonna be sore tomorrow
He hurt
now.
himself. Okay. Dampier, fact or fiction, everyone. Fact or fiction. Dampier will have more total yards than Levitt. When it's all said and done. That's passing
Yeah.
and rushing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Passing and rushing.
Because he, with that threat of the run, yeah, I'll go with yes.
I think I don't see that one.
So you say fiction.
I say
Is that
fiction.
what you're trying to say?
Yeah. Both is not an option, Mark. See, most people are saying fact.
I think it's a fact.
Great.
If you could have 200 passing yards, 60 rushing yards.
Yeah.
Because
that's such a big part of this game. It's which quarterback does it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
This is where it all revolves around. And Dampier, if he can, this is his coming out as a Ute in a big moment.
Yes.
If that happens, man, and I'm anticipating that it will.
It kind of has to.
It has to now.
It has to. I mean, at this juncture of the season, we're halfway through. By the way, that's how depressing is that. This is the halfway game of the season.
Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, it goes by so fast.
Yeah, we're 4-1, so that's 6 games in after this week. So yes, it now is. Can you do it? Prove it. Let's go.
All right, two more. Fact or fiction. Passing yards is the key factor for winning this game.
No, fiction.
Fiction. I think it's rushing.
Yeah, fiction. It's rushing yards.
I think there's other things. Passing yards is never going to be the key indicator for Utah to win the football game. I think there's 5 other things you can point to that are more important. Controlling the ball, turnovers, rushing yards, all those factors.
But that's why I said passing yards is the key factor.
No.
So you're saying the key factor is the rushing yards.
Well, yeah, because like we talked about, ASU has not allowed a lot of rushing yards per game. So if we can break through that, then I think that is
I mean, the reality is Dampier didn't even throw for 2 himself. I know he came out early. I get that. But he didn't throw for 250 versus West Virginia. He was 230 or something like that. So
yeah, like 4 TDs though.
I know. So that's what I'm saying. Passing yards is not the indicator.
Yeah, that's exactly right. But what about if you apply it to
it's effectiveness?
ASU, a key to them winning passing yards, fact or fiction?
I just don't see them. They're very similar in their offense. Like they're not going to go out and air the ball out for 400 yards. That's just not how they operate either.
I agree. I think on both sides of the ball, it's rushing is gonna matter.
Yeah,
because you can just look at. I mean, look at their offense. They don't have 3 receivers that are outstanding, and they just air it out all over the place. They just don't.
No.
And again, so much of that is going to be the line of scrimmage, like we always talk about. You got to create the holes for the running backs.
Spread offense. They're none of this stuff.
Here's the other thing. They don't have Cam Scadaboo anymore, and I really think that he was such a key thing for this team last year. He was the guy. Don't forget that when we played them last year on the road, I get it's different teams. Okay, I get that. We were in that game with Cam Rising literally on one leg, and then Cam Scadaboo comes in and just takes over the game, and that's how it ends.
Like 240-yard run or something.
And so now it's a lot more level. They don't have that guy. The running back is still very good, but he's not a freaking demon like
he's leading the league.
Who's Scadaboo is
he's leading the league,
running through telephone poles. That guy's crazy. So I think that's a factor too.
So the question was, it went flying by, but are you afraid of Tyson tearing up our secondary?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Because he's very talented.
If he had, I wouldn't be surprised if he has 130, 140 yards and 2 touchdowns. That wouldn't surprise me at all. He is an NFL receiver.
Yeah, I don't think that would define it, even if he lit it up. Because if you have a receiver who goes for 130, another guy goes for 75, another dude goes for 50, that's when it's rough, right? That's when you're getting chewed up.
Agreed. You have 3 other guys that are also making massive contributions to killing you.
If we can get to Levitt too, it's It's the line of scrimmage, both sides of the ball.
I don't know. Snowden. Okay, Snowden, is he an NFL caliber cornerback? Yes. I don't know how much Snowden's going to match up on Tyson though. It all depends on because Snowden typically plays in the nickel, and that's not where Jordan
That's
Tyson.
what Benny was lined up as.
They move him around. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, fact or fiction?
All right, last one.
Oh, we have one more.
This is it.
Oh, okay.
And yes,
One more.
Rice Eccles is going to be a huge factor, baby.
It is a big factor.
And finally, fact or fiction?
His voice cracked a little bit.
Utah wins.
Fact.
Fact. Woo!
Fact, baby.
Fact. This
All right,
one's going to be tight.
Scores right here.
It is.
28
Sell out.
24. Utah. And it ends on a defensive stand. That's how we end.
Oh, no.
What do you mean, no?
See, I was going to say 32-28 for Utah.
4-point games.
I think it's going to be close.
Oh, I'm going to vomit.
I know.
now
I
thinking
can't
about
even
it.
like
34-28.
I can't
Utah.
even.
34-28.
I'm getting nervous now.
I am going to be a nervous wreck on Saturday. I
Yeah.
can't do this.
I can't do it. At least it'll be nice
I already
outside.
am nervous. Not if it's pouring rain.
That's okay. I like the rain.
What scores? Yeah, what scores we got here?
I had to
38-28.
sit
Fair
through the
enough.
pouring rain on Saturday
Hope
at a
it's
soccer game. So
31-21.
Stupid.
Dang,
I would have gone.
that rain was crazy.
That rain was amazing.
Okay, yes,
34-24.
34-24, 31.
We were a 5-point favorite. I haven't seen the ESPN.
We're 60%.
Yeah, which that one is
There-
crazy. to me.
surprised.
I'm very surprised. Let's see. I just looked at it. 60.
ESPN, I think, has no idea what it's doing
ESPN
sometimes.
doesn't have any clue what the crap
That app
they're
is so off
I will say this though: the
all the
betters,
time
the betters are the ones that have been pretty.
doing. 69.6%.
is what the ESPN
So the
predictor
ESPN
is.
predictor is saying
70%.
70% in favor of Utah. That's a
that
big
just, like,
number.
I know, but like that just doesn't. Anyways,
6-3 in a rainstorm is
Let
on
it
the
rain,
win.
baby.
I
You let it
don't care.
rain. Let's go.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Gear up
We
and
will
let's win.
see you there on Saturday. And here's fact or fiction: that Dr. Thomas is the best orthodontist in
Fact.
Utah County.
Fact.
That is a huge
There's
fact.
beats. Battlestar.
Thomas Orthodontics in Spanish Fork has the fastest way to your winning smile. You can get braces, clear aligners. They've got what it takes to keep your teeth in line. Follow at Thomas Braces on Instagram for fun reels and easy scheduling. And then the bonus, of course, is if you mention Utah football fans, you get $500 off your
Man.
full treatment. You can use that $500 to go buy a red rain jacket
You need
for
$500.
Saturday. I know, and then you'll have
Like
money left over.
100.
Exactly.
The whole
So
outfit.
make sure
Yeah,
you're
go to
following.
Carhartt and get a whole Gary
Yeah,
outfit.
just run to Carhartt. Think how much you can do with that $500 that you're going to save. So make sure you're following Thomas Braces on Instagram. Book your consultation. Mention Utah football fans, and you will be set with that $500 off. All right, we are going to run through quickly the rest of.
Since we're halfway through, I didn't realize that. But that I guess that's right. But the gauntlet begins.
That's the thing.
We're going to run
And ASU
through
has
the
the
rest
gauntlet
of
too, dude.
Utah's
There's so many teams in our conference. We don't know who the freak they are.
No.
And we're halfway through the season. We don't know who
There's
Utah
really
is.
good teams.
Let's
And
just
there's
run
some really
through
bad
these.
teams. Also, yes, Nate Schmidt, great blue liner, fantastic pickup. We're going to talk hockey at the very end, so just stick around.
Ooh, it's so
Oh, yeah, hey.
exciting.
The Gary cocktail.
Oh, we're gonna get there.
Sorry,
We're gonna talk
sorry,
about it. You're
sorry.
jumping the gun here, PNWU. Jeez, that's coming. All right, our schedule. So ASU this Saturday. Next week is against the Zoobs, 6 p.m.
Great
on
time.
Fox.
On Fox, baby.
That is prime
a win.
time on Fox.
To win.
That's a win.
Then
Mark it down.
Mark it down, Miss Pink Girl. That's a win.
And then Colorado at home in Rice
Win.
Eccles. Then Cincinnati at home. Sorry, we're just getting a little distracted by Jaguars just scored.
30 seconds left. That's too
where
much
did
time.
my- Cincinnati at home, and then Baylor.
Oh, Cincinnati. Oh,
We go
I'm glad
to
they're coming here,
we
man.
go to Baylor. Then we play Kansas State at home, and then we finish the season at Kansas on the Friday after Thanksgiving.
It is crazy how
Some good games coming up, people.
almost every game is a I can see us winning.
I know.
I can see us losing.
Oh,
Almost every single game on that schedule.
We have a bye week in there.
We
too
do. We have a bye
somewhere.
week.
Can't
That is,
I'll put it this way. If you look at the schedule, not only for us, but if you look at ASU schedule,
Yeah.
you look at all these schedules,
all of them.
whoever comes through it deserves it.
This is where it begins.
This is
like
why it
that's
makes
the
it
thing
fun to me.
So let's talk about the top 5 in the Big 12 right now. I went to write this down. I have no idea what to
That's
write down.
It's crazy, actually.
Because especially after Saturday with Iowa State lost to Cincinnati, TCU
You can't figure out what they are.
struggled with Colorado. So now I'm confused.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Do you want to give
Gary,
your top
give your
5? 'Cause
5.
I really don't know.
Is
who
this
it
in
is.
order, though? Or is this
No,
just the top 5?
I just gotta
These
bring
are
it
just your
out.
top
Okay.
5.
Utah is in the top 5.
Okay.
Texas Tech. Texas Tech is the cream of the league.
They're on a level of their own, in my
They're
opinion.
the only ones I feel
Yeah, I watched
comfortable
that game
saying
against
yes.
Houston.
Yeah.
And they didn't even play that well.
No. They killed them.
And they still killed them. If they would have scored those touchdowns, they would have blown them out of the.
By the way, how beautiful are those Houston uniforms?
I know. Is it like the
It's like
powder
the
blue?
Oilers, the Houston Oilers. Those are gorgeous. Okay, continue.
All right. So Texas Tech, Iowa State, yes. Cincinnati, and who am I missing here?
There's like
Kansas.
Oh, I like Kansas in there.
Kansas. So not ASU?
Oh, Kansas out. ASU.
Kansas
ASU.
out.
And
Kansas,
I'm talking.
you're cut.
I could add a bunch of guys in there, but I was thinking ASU. So I'm talking about how I see it right this second.
Yeah.
That's my 5 with Kansas right there. I would say even Houston still right there.
I know. It
is.
That's my 5.
I feel like I don't know who anybody in the Big 12
We
is.
don't.
Except maybe Texas Tech. I do. They're like the only ones that I feel comfortable saying.
On the top, there's some teams on the bottom. We know that they're not
there's
good.
bottom
True.
feeders.
So it's Texas Tech, and then you have
it's 4 levels.
4 that are probably at the bottom that I feel comfortable saying, and
you
then
got
in
12 in the middle.
it's all
Not all 12.
8. Let's say there's a solid 8 teams in the middle.
okay. So I'm going to say Texas Tech. I'm saying Utah. I think we're
Absolutely.
in the top 5. I don't know.
Come on, Brian.
ASU.
It's on.
I'm still going to say TCU. You know what? I'm still going to say them. I don't know what was going on Saturday. I think they still won, but they didn't look great against Colorado. And then
QB.
I'll still say Iowa State.
I think they're good. Yeah.
Or
So
Cincinnati.
mine is
I
very
don't know.
biased based off of what I watched this weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
That's the hard
recency
part.
bias.
Recency bias. Texas Tech won. Okay.
Yeah.
Utah. I think Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Watching Cincinnati, they were physical
Athletes,
the
man.
Athletes, the way they ran the ball, they almost choked. That was a fun game. Iowa State, I've been saying for a long time, I don't completely buy into Iowa State, but their quarterback, Becht, that might be the toughest dude I've ever seen in my life.
Dude.
Last week, his head bounced off the turf, came back. This week, he got smoked.
Yeah.
I mean, he's walking CTE, but good grief, he's a tough
He
dude.
still played.
But I don't have them in my top 5. I think that they need to prove it a little bit. So I have, what I say, Arizona State, Texas Tech, Utah, Cincinnati. 5th one, I think I'm going to put Baylor in there.
Baylor.
Yeah.
If you notice, we left out a team.
Yeah, because they're
not. You watch their games?
I have.
They're 3rd tier. Out of
Anyway,
4 tiers,
move on.
3rd
I'm
tier.
not doing this right now.
And I
We don't have time for this.
True.
anyways. Okay. PNWU, you already gave us the segue to you need to go visit Crema Coffee and Soda this Saturday on your way to Rice Eccles because you're going to need the caffeine.
I'm going to need 3.
You're going to need the caffeine fix
triple
to stay awake for this 8:15 game. So on your way to Rice Eccles, visit Crema. It's right there on 13th South, just above 23rd East. Got the drive-through. You go right through, get your coffee, get your soda, get your Red Bull, whatever you need to get. Go visit Crema Coffee and Soda. If you want to go in, you can also go in. And then you can visit the Katie Waltman Boutique right next door. If you want to do some shopping, maybe it'll take your mind off of things before the game. But make sure you visit Crema, get your caffeine fix, and then you head over to the tailgate, drink it at the tailgate, and then you're ready. And how many Gary cocktails is Gary going to have on Saturday?
Oh, he better only have one.
It'll be one.
Oh,
perfectly timed. Or after that, if you want, Top Stop's just across the street.
Top Stop is not a sponsor, Gary.
Come on,
Crema.
Top Stop. You need to sponsor us.
No, you need to visit Crema right across the street from Top Stop. Go through the drive-thru, get yourself a little treat, get the soda, get your caffeine.
What else do they have there? They have cookies and stuff?
They have cookies. They have like breakfast sandwiches. They have the best Rice Krispie treats you'll ever have.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
That is a fact. All right. We're going to play another little game called Finish This. And again, James and
these are new.
We're going into this blind. So it always makes me really nervous when Gary comes up with these because I have no idea.
Are they football related?
Oh, yeah. They're all football.
Okay, here we
I would
go.
have been more interested
So
if it
it's
was like
finish
pop
this.
culture.
It's finish this statement is what it is. Finish. So it's finish this, and it's a statement.
Backstreet Boys are in.
We'll go with James, then Bryn.
Backstreet Boys.
Let's roll.
Backstreet Boys.
The AP poll is
Dog crap. Go.
Dumpster fire. That's what I put on my Twitter, which people had very
Okay, here we go. Final
strong
play.
opinions. Oh, well,
pass interference guaranteed.
Yeah.
Jaguars win. Hooray.
Devin
Go
Lloyd,
Devin.
baby.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, I'm going to post that picture right as we finish here. I
AP
gotta
poll is
post it back.
garbage and trash.
Oh, dumpster fire. It is.
Can I ask why we even care?
We talk about it too
know.
much.
I
I
know.
gotta say,
And
we
at this
talk about it
point,
too
it's
much.
like, I just want it not
Don't even waste your energy with these guys.
I know.
Like their opinions have been wrong the whole year.
That's
So
the thing. They prove week after week that they don't even watch the
who
games.
cares? I mean,
That's the thing. Like I guarantee that there are people that they don't watch the games and then they just go, oh, this,
we
this,
know
this,
that.
this.
The one,
that's
the
the
one
girl.
chick like admitted it. All right.
Okay, finish this. College football is
Heaven sent.
The greatest of all time. Better than the NFL. I'm going to say that.
That's true. That's the statement of the year.
College football is better than the NFL.
college football is better than the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good with that.
And you can quote,
Okay, here's
quote me on that.
Deion Sanders will
Retire.
Yeah, I think this is it for him. I think this is the last year. I think the losing. Plus, if you didn't hear his press conference, he's dealing with some health stuff again.
If you watched the game last week, the TCU
Yep.
Colorado, like he had to sit a lot of times on the sideline. He doesn't look healthy. I hope he's doing well. But then he did mention that he's still struggling with some blood clots and things
That's
like
dangerous,
that. It's
man.
very dangerous. So
It's scary.
we wish him the best. Like I don't want anything.
Yeah, I just want him to get healthy.
Honestly, at
I
this
just
point,
want him
like,
to be healthy.
just retire
yeah.
and just be okay.
Handle your
Handle,
health.
yeah. But you're right. I watched that game, and before I even knew that there was things, you
Yeah.
could just watch him, and you knew something is
he
not
wasn't
right.
feeling good. So
I wouldn't be surprised if, I mean, it would surprise me if he makes it to the end of this year. Honestly,
he needs to
Depends how serious he's getting checked. It depends how serious those clots are, because it's not just about a leg. First of all, you need the blood supply to your foot,
right?
Or that's a problem. But secondly, more dangerous is a blood clot
Gets to your heart.
gets into your lung,
right.
to your head.
Yep.
So it's very serious. Hopefully, we prayers out to Deion, and
Yeah.
I hope all is well. But I think, who knows if we'll finish the year.
I don't
And
know.
health,
I don't know.
it's a health thing. So anyway, okay. If you were king of college football, you would
Fix the transfer portal /NIL. And I could do it.
how?
I could do it in 2 steps.
How?
There you go.
Okay, king
King-
of
king for a
college
day.
football.
King
You want me to fix
James.
it?
You
And
would,
I'm stealing this, by the way. This is not my original idea. This Greg Olson talked about this, and I sent this to you.
Oh,
I could
yes.
fix this in 2 moves. It's the NIL mixed with the transfer portal and how that dangerous combination, because you get these super teams with bank accounts that are unlimited and it's ruining college football. You can either take money from a school If you take money from a school, you are there for the next 4 years. It doesn't matter if it's $1 million, $10 million, $20, okay? Or B, you can have the transfer portal and it's one-time transfer, just like it used to be, and it is once a year.
They sit out.
Okay? I am all for the players making
That's it. If you were
money.
king of a day,
That's
if you
it,
were
dude.
king, that's all you would do.
That's it. I just fixed it.
That's weak, man. If you're the king for the day, I'd go all in.
Okay, well, you'll get your chance to answer.
That's weak. I just fixed college football. In 30 seconds, I just fixed college football.
Well, Greg Olson
I
did,
agree.
But I just told
you just told us exactly. It was
we're
great.
a bigger audience than Greg Olson gets. I just fixed it. Thank you, Greg Olson.
And if you were queen for a day,
if I were queen for a day, I would reestablish regional conferences, and you have
love that.
Love that one.
to play in your region.
What a novel idea!
Oh, isn't that crazy to think about? None of this cross-country garbage that's going on. I would draw the lines down the country, and that is your conference.
It is. I mean, we're going to talk about Penn State, I'm sure, but think about it for just a minute.
Maybe
Penn State flew to UCLA to play an afternoon game.
Yeah, and they sort of complained about it, but
and then Oregon goes from Oregon to Penn State. It's the dumbest thing.
By decree of Bryn,
and somehow
we reestablish regional conferences.
Love it.
Gary?
No, Bryn's not always right.
I'm always right. Listen to McD. He knows.
McD? McD.
No. King.
Yeah, King
if I was
Gary.
king, okay, I'll go a different direction. If I was king for a day, I would change the OT rule instantly. I hate college rule. And I would get rid of the targeting or totally modify it, more NFL like that.
Yeah,
those
targeting's
those
crap.
two things are a joke.
Such a joke.
Instantly.
Ours were
as
better.
soon as I was,
but...
well, yeah, I've got plenty to say on that, but I'm not going to, it becomes redundant.
He needed to come up with his own.
All right, last one.
Okay, go.
Last one. This is easy. Anyone can write this in. The most overrated team in college football is. The most overrated college football team is.
Oh, now I got to look. I've got like 7 I could go with. Hold on.
Yeah, fix the kickoff rule. I would do that. I would do that as king.
Oh,
Absolutely.
geez. Most overrated.
Rated college football team.
See, I was going to say Penn State, but now they've dropped off.
No, Notre Dame comes to mind pretty fast, but
LSU, Notre Dame.
Ole Miss.
No.
Texas.
Yeah, but see, Texas has now dropped down a peg too. So I kind of feel like Texas and Penn State were, and now they've dropped. Do you have an answer?
What do you mean I got an answer?
Go ahead. Give yours.
I asked you.
I know,
so
but I'm
many.
trying to
James,
think.
most overrated team in college football.
Zoobs.
That's a good one. Being ranked 18 after playing the like 144th toughest schedule. That's a pretty good one. Notre Dame.
Really?
I don't think they're.
They're 3-2 and they're ranked 16.
Well, yeah.
Just because their coaches.
They ranked it based on Marcus Freeman. That's fine. I fully approve of that.
Yeah. See, previously Texas, now Notre Dame. Love the answer. That's 10 Shroot Bucks.
All right. Go ahead.
So regionally, it's the Zoobs, unquestionably most overrated team, but Penn State is overrated. They were ranked like what, third. Preseason, third.
For no reason.
And then they're 7.
Yeah,
and then they get blown out by UCLA.
Surprised they're not ranked still. I was a little surprised that they didn't drop to like.
So I got to go Penn State. And yeah, there you have it.
Well, let's segue then into the college football roundup from the weekend. It was basically upset weekend with all these different games going on. I mean, like we talked about in the Big 12, Iowa State was upset by Cincinnati, but the big ones, of course, was UCLA beating Penn State and then Florida beating Texas. Those are the two big ones.
It's great.
I think Florida's good. If they had a top rated QB, they'd be right in the mix.
Even better than that, if they had a coach that
well, yeah,
had an IQ.
but they need a quarterback. But yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
but
going
they
to point
just
out.
renewed the guy
I
this
know.
last
I'm going to
year for Florida, Napier.
Did you watch the end of the Florida game? Did you see the end of it?
Yeah, yes.
Florida is trying to kill clock. Okay. They got a penalty. No, excuse me. Texas got a penalty. And the ref said, do you want to take to Florida? Do you want to take a timeout or a 10-second clock runoff? And Florida said, we'll take the timeout. You're trying to kill the clock, Florida. So that's their coaching level.
Go Gators.
Okay.
Gators have a good they have a good team. Their quarterback just isn't doing it. That's why.
It's Florida every year.
But honestly, it's that UCLA game
Exactly.
beating Penn State. I thought they were going to choke it.
I did too. It got close there that they.
Then, what's the kid's name? The OC? Neuheisel. Dude.
Sunshine?
Great hair.
Throwing up in the air.
Great hair.
I loved every second of
Played
that,
quarterback there.
That he said he didn't know how the headset worked.
Yeah.
Like,
he's like, I'm just talking to nobody because the thing's up and then I pushed the wrong button and it was great. And look, UCLA looked pretty freaking good.
They actually did.
That's what I'm saying, people.
I think I love it, man.
So everyone's like, well, Utah has no quality wins. Well, UCLA.
Okay, here's one. Did you watch the Florida State-Miami game?
Yeah.
Sort of. It was kind of a blowout. So and then
Florida State came back.
Colorado
Miami
TCU.
Miami is
they're good.
Legit.
Miami's
legit.
In the mix.
They are I can't wait to see them play Oregon or Ohio State, some of those really good teams. Those will be great games. I was skeptical on Miami after watching that game. Yes, Florida State came back and made it interesting. Man, Miami looked good.
They're good.
Here's the thing. I mean, I don't know about you. Maybe let's ask this question. I am always cheering for the underdog. Do you do that?
No.
It depends on the game.
Okay. I find myself always cheering for the underdog. So I was,
why?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, unless of course it's my team. I like seeing these.
As a rule, no. It's just
okay. I find myself cheering for the underdogs.
It's got to be more organic than that. But most of the time, it just depends on who I'm watching.
I was happy to see Penn State getting.
Oh well, yeah, but I can't stand Penn State. I can't stand Penn State. They're so overrated. Every single year we do this. James Franklin. Don't let the door hit you.
And then you had the 12 UCLA fans rushing the field. And the stupid security guard that was trying to
go to the little girl
guy with his daughter.
Did you see that?
Come on, people.
Let her go.
Just let him run on.
They haven't had anything to celebrate.
There was only 10 people.
40 years. Yeah, seriously, there was like 1,200 people in the whole freaking stands.
Oh, I love it. I love every year there's a big upset like that, and I just love it.
It's great.
Okay, we're gonna finish off the show with
something
stuff that we're very excited about. NHL hockey starts.
Yeah, we have to talk a little bit of hockey, people.
So. We just have to. I mean, come on.
Come on.
The season starts.
Come on.
If you don't know, that's where
the season starts. So, big breaking news today, which I gotta say, I am a little surprised by that. McDavid re-signed with the Oilers. I don't know.
What?
He needs to go somewhere else.
It's a 2-year deal, though.
If he wants to win a Stanley Cup, he's got to try and go. He's got to go somewhere else. They're just not getting it done.
Here's the thing: it's a 2-year deal, and he could have gotten way more money. So it is a I am staying here, get it together, get me a goalie, and I'm leaving money on the table so that you can go and get a goalie. They've been to the finals in back-to-back years, and where has been the weak link? Goaltending. So that's what this is. It is a straight up, get me a goalie. I'm giving you the freaking money to do it. Because he easily, what was it? It's 12.5 per year. He could have easily gotten 16, 17, 18 million.
I don't doubt it.
The best player in the world. So
McKinnon gets more. Dreisaitl's just under him. Matthews gets more.
Yeah. He's giving him the Crosby treatment.
So who are they going to go and get?
Well, that's the point.
That's the question.
So basically, they've got 3 years with McDavid this year, and then it's an extension of 2 years, for $12.5 million. He's just maintained it.
Which is a bargain.
It's such an unbelievable bargain because the cap's going up. So what McDavid has done is simply say, I want to win here. I'm giving you 3 years, GM and everybody else. Do what it takes to get the players for me because I've just given you the money to go buy some people so we can win a cup here. If they don't do it,
I'm going to Utah.
he's out of here because he'll still be in his prime.
Can you imagine?
Because here's the thing, Kaprizov just signed $17 million a year for what, 8 years?
Kaprizov, who's really good.
He's good, but so that's the standard.
Yeah.
I hope it happens. I
and
like
he's not even
McDavid.
anywhere near McDavid. McDavid could have said, "Hey, if you want me, I want 20."
Oh yeah, easy.
But
that's
the
deserved
reality.
it.
But what he's done, which is I think admirable and unbelievable, he says, "Look, I'll take 12 and a half. I want to win a cup. Now go get the guys we need, which needs the goalie, and they need some big dudes in the back."
It's literally, this is what
And
Tom
then
Brady did for the Patriots. This is what Sidney Crosby's done for the Penguins, is he's given them a bargain so that they can go get other guys. And this frees up to go get other guys.
I hope it happens. I want to see him win
But
a Stanley Cup.
So it's amazing he did it. I can't, but
I was
got
shocked
3
by the
years,
number.
The 3-year
Yeah.
window.
Let's talk about the Mammoth for a second.
Cooley.
First home game is next week.
Yeah, our first game is this Thursday on the road,
Correct, on the
Colorado.
road.
Next week is our first home game versus Calgary.
I think, is it true we're gonna
When?
see the new
Home game?
the
Next
new
week.
practice facility
Yeah.
maybe this week? Woo-hoo-hoo. So you're gonna want to be following along on
Practice
Instagram
facility tour, baby.
because
You got to know
get
people.
a little sneak peek of the new practice facility. Let's talk
Wait
about
a minute. When's our first home game?
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Next Wednesday against Calgary, the 15th.
that's the home opener for the season in the Delta
I'll
Center
be there.
for the Mammoths.
Yeah,
we will
you
be
better
there.
be there.
Will ya?
I will be. Are you going to be there?
I'll be there.
There was some breaking news. I think it came out today about Logan Cooley on the Mammoth team. James, give a little breakdown of this.
Okay, so Logan Cooley, great player,
Yeah.
maybe. Okay,
Well, he
He's
had a good
he's
year.
he's a good player.
Decent year.
This is only his second year in the league. They offered him a lot of money, 9.6 million per year for 8 years, and he turned it down.
Ugh.
Can you imagine
I
turning
can see what
down-
he's doing.
I can
because-
see what he's doing.
because the cap is going up now for the next 3 years or something like
Yes.
that, and these long-term. So right now it's a lot of money, but in 8 years from now, if he gets really good, then he's being underpaid. But how do we know? It
We don't-
also could be he could be a bust in 5 years.
I want him to stay. I like him. I think that he's got a ton of
I can't believe
potential.
they turned it down.
But you know what?
Yeah.
He hasn't even had a 70-point season yet.
it's 65 points.
So I looked up some of the other guys on our team and what they're making. Okay. Sergachev is making 8.5 per year. Sergachev's got 2 Stanley Cups. Sergachev is, in my opinion, our best player. So they were going to pay Cooley $1 million more. Okay. That not great. Keller, $7.5 million per year.
getting video issues, it says.
No,
Oh,
sorry about
well,
that.
we're almost done.
We're finishing up. James is ranting. It's
I am ranting.
James rant tonight.
You want to know who's on the comparable level of 9.5 annual? Kucherov. You're going to take Kucherov and Cooley and put them on the same plane? No. I think he's trying to get to 10 million. Do we go there? I don't know, but it does bug me.
Yeah. So
Hockey
N-
minute.
NHL, yeah, the hockey
You can handle
five.
hockey five.
5 for fighting. That's what we'll do here at the end. 5 minutes. NHL starts this week, but even,
Logan Cooley?
Go you.
even bigger than
He's a
that.
hockey player coach.
See you on Saturday in Rice Eccles Stadium. Be there, be loud, get your caffeine, get your Gary cocktail, all the
I'm
stuff.
feeling it.
It's a great day to tailgate. We're just enjoy the
Get your
day,
rain
be
gear.
loud, get
No
your rain
excuses.
gear. Woo!
He didn't say anus one time.
I know,
We're mature.